And we're back. Hey everyone.
Yes, welcome back. We're finally going to tackle this uh, pyramid once and for all.
Yeah. That pyramid won't know what hit at us. I don't know.
You know, in a way, uh, this kind of is setting a good standard for just like video game worlds in general, because like I tend to give a lot of credit to Super Mario Brothers 3 for that, because it defines the 8 world structure and having each one having a very clear theme. But this game too probably contributed a lot to that, because this is a very clear desert world. And I don't know, you didn't see as much in the way of clearly themed worlds as much. You saw it sometimes, but it wasn't as ubiquitous of a trope as I think it is now.
Especially to have it so cleanly integrated with the rest of the game world, rather than just
Yeah.
being the jungle board or the desert board.
Uh-huh. Hey, SG.
Hey, SG. I don't think we were going to get any new equipment. I think we were just going to roll out right away. Yeah.
But
If I
like,
remember,
even if you look at something like Doki Doki Panic or Super Mario Brothers 2, in there they had 2 desert worlds, so it wasn't like it kind of had themes. Like there was a definite ice world in there, but they didn't do as much of delineating that this is the one and only special area, I think. But sorry, what were you gonna say?
I, I was, I was just kind of nothing important.
Okay.
Yeah, come to think of it, I always kind of glaze over the fact that the explicitly Arabian Nights themed Mario 2 has an ice world. That's kind of screwy,
Yep.
isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Alright, now we started exploring here last time. I'm trying to remember what all we explored. Did we need to fully canvas this floor? Okay, well this I don't recognize, so this must be newish.
No, we saw that.
Oh, okay. That shows where my head was at last time. Oh, King Frogor!
We
Sure,
saw
we also...
King Frogor as well.
I was just gonna say, I'm sure we commented on that last time as well. Oh no. I have not followed the other paths there. Alright, so I will stop being on the right path, and I will start being on some other path besides the right path.
Yeah, I guess it is pretty weird that Doki Doki Panic has an ice world. I have to wonder what the story is behind that, because like thinking about each world, like I guess the first one is kind of grasslandy, and then the second one is a desert, then the third one is like waterfalls, and then fifth is kind of cavey, but the the themes of like World 5 and World 3 kind of are loose. And then you get another desert with 6 and then the Sky World. So all of those could exist in that kind of area, but then they just stick a Ice World in there for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, variety's good, I guess. And to be honest, we're looking at a game where you pull out a rocket ship and travel to places.
Yeah.
So
True.
obviously, some of the fun is just the fantasy of it, but
Right, I'm just curious if, like, there's a... I'm not concerned about the whether that could realistically happen or anything like that. I'm just wondering if there's a thematic reason why they did that.
I've actually read a good chunk of the Arabian Nights, but I don't think any of Scheherazad's stories covered. Like, I don't think Sinbad had a voyage where he went to the ice whales or whatever. No, I'm doing okay. I must have just gotten that initial mummy man and frog gore king must have hit pretty hard.
Well, in Doki Doki Panic, the game takes place inside a storybook world, right? So maybe the world in the storybook isn't supposed to be particularly Arabian Nights-esque, just the world the player characters and the 2 kids they're rescuing came from.
I suppose...
You could say that, but I would say that arguably makes it the Arabian Nights parallel even stronger, because they're an Arabian family, and Arabian Nights is likely what they would be reading.
I also don't think Scheherazade ever had a monkey, since we're talking Doki Doki in specific. Yeah, come to think of it, that monkey kind of gets lost in the shuffle. Like, you have the 4 player characters, they got converted to the 4 player characters of Mario 2. You have the 2 kids who just kind of get forgotten about, and then but they're obviously the damsel in distress, so to speak, of the game. And then you have the monkey that got the player characters to realize the others got abducted.
The 4 player characters of Mario 2, meaning the 3 characters and the one that they didn't have any other choice for, so they invented a 4th character wholesale.
What, Toad the Toad?
Exactly.
I mean, I guess.
It's just always funny that our entire concept of Toad as a character is largely dependent on them needing a 4th character to fill in the Doki Doki Panic character roster.
Oh, our first mimic. Wow, the chest is a man-eater chest. Pretty sure this is the first game in the series to have mimics.
They weren't in Dragon Quest 1. I know that.
Oh, wow. Wow, okay. He hits hard.
That's very, Dungeons and Dragons of them. DMs love to make mimics extra brutal to punish greedy treasure hunters.
At least it doesn't have all that much hit points, but all party members gain 61 experience points, which... yeah, okay, that's a decent amount.
I know Wizardry had mimics as well, so I'm sure that's what inspired Yuji Horii.
Oh, I'm sure.
Or not Yuji Horii, but... I
Yeah.
can't remember his name.
Yeah, that, Yuji Horii was the director.
Yeah, that's right, okay. I second-guessed myself.
However, the treasure chest is empty. Okay. 2 of these have struck out, but the third one is the trick. Nope! I mean, it is the trick, but it's the same trick. Oh no! Wow! Mold the ever-loving snot out of Dingus. We're in trouble.
A few too many tricks and not enough treats.
Okay, Punchina's gonna save this for us. Yeah! Good lord.
I'm so used to them doing like one good prize, one mediocre prize, and the bad thing that I respect having two bad things for once.
Sorry, my cat's poking around my closet door, obviously trying to get my attention. I'm just gonna run if it's all the same to you. Alright, so there is an upshot to this, and it's the fact that this lets me review the hints for the pyramid that I totally forgot last time. But first, let's stop being dead. I mean, maybe, maybe not. They certainly could have a book in an Arabian Nights setting that isn't particularly Arabian Nights itself, especially if it's a book acting as a portal to another world.
I suppose, but I know Arabian Nights is really ubiquitous within the culture, so that seems like a very likely candidate.
Part of it as well is I know that the Arabian Nights theming is largely an artifact of the trade show that the game was made for. Like, I believe that the thing was at the Dream Factory showing. Like, all products made for it were supposed to feature this family because it was just... The fun of it was, oh, it stars these guys, and oh, they're in a Middle Eastern family, and I don't know. There's a lot to that I don't really fully get, but I guess
Maybe
it's another
something like what happened with All Night Nippon Super Mario Bros. Kind of deal, where they were just cross promoting things.
Could be, yeah. Spending so much money on this adventure, but I need to. Okay, excuse me.
On this adventure!
Good lord, that's still so embarrassing. And the sucky thing is we'll probably never get another Dragon Quest V movie, since there's one that exists that, until the last 10 minutes, is absolutely beautiful and very much what the whole thing should be about.
Yeah. Yeah. I liked it so much. It was so confident and understood what it meant to be the game, but then it was... like, now we're going to make a really pretentious point about the value of video games, and I just wish they wouldn't have done that.
I'm sorry, I'm just writing this down so that I
No,
don't
it's
have
fair.
to remember it. And then I don't think he has anything to... Stop moving. Nope, that's a wall. Stop moving! Okay. For folks who are lost, we're talking the movie Dragon Quest Your Story.
Yeah.
Which Gooms and I saw a couple years back. If you watched our if you watch the Designing for video on the Citizen Kane of video games, that gets featured prominently in that. Pierre very much matches our own thoughts on it. Good movie until it isn't, and then it's a very embarrassing movie.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that unfortunately recontextualizes the whole thing and makes it worse.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you actually just say stop moving like 3 times there, or was that the stream briefly stuttering?
No, I really did say that 3 times. Oh, well, I don't want to be by that. Hey, we're in triple digits for FC Questie's hit points. She could probably endure a bite from one of those man-eater chests. It's honestly looking at something else and thought it was the stream at first. Hey, perfectly fair. Hey, perfectly fair.
Hey, perfectly fair.
I will say, normally I'm all behind modern Squeenix localization of Dragon Quest stuff, but I do think there's a little more personality to Maneater Chest than Mimic.
Yeah. Is it just Mimic in the original?
I think it is. I don't think it's like the trying to think of an apt name pun. I don't think it's like the Chest of Gores or anything like that.
Later on, they rename it to Cannabox, which is also fun.
Oh, Cannabox is good.
Okay, the Japanese name is Kuibako, which I don't know what that means.
I would hope that a lot of the Japanese names are also very silly puns, but of course that makes it very difficult for us to understand when neither of us speak Japanese.
Yeah.
I should have grabbed a Wings of the Wyvern. Oh well. Then regular heals.
Well, I googled the Japanese characters and am only finding the Dragon Quest enemy, which is probably a good sign. Because if it was just Mimic, then I would be finding
I see.
mimicking things, and also be mimics in games besides Dragon Quest.
That's true.
So, I can't, that's pretty weak evidence, and I can't say for sure, but I would guess that there probably is some kind of punny name in there or something.
Oh man, trick bags heal as well? Dastards.
Yeah. I remember them being quite annoying in other games.
Luckily, they don't seem to be have much in the way of offense.
Yeah, they're mostly bad for long-lasting status effects that affect you outside of battle, and if they're in combat with other enemies that can do more damage to you. But they're usually a good target to hit first.
Checked that out before. These mummy men aren't... They're fighting. They're not friends.
They're not friends, but they are acquaintances, I think.
Perhaps. Perchance. Well, we are making a gold hand over fist, at least. That's not what I wanted, and you know it. Yes. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, did I check to this right? Yes, I did. Okay. So, then I really do need to just proceed to the right here. Or above, or whatever. You doing okay there, Ricardo? It's like dude slathered himself in mummy lure or whatever. I don't know. Oh, luckily, we just walloped them right after, so it's fine. Okay, so then I do want to go this way. That's a wall, but it's a wall with flammapedes.
Once you're done exploring this pyramid, I was telling you about something last time, and it's hidden in this pyramid, and I don't think you'll find it without my help, but I think we should show it off.
Oh,
because
right,
it's very
right.
interesting.
I forgot about that. Okay, sure.
It's definitely really interesting, and I don't know how much information to give you about it because the game basically doesn't give you anything about it, but the fact that it even exists is novel. So I'm not sure. I guess I'll just tell you everything about it because anyone that would know about it would probably know exactly what it was about.
Okay, fair enough.
But I'll tell you that when we get there.
Alright. Alright, something to look forward to then once we get that key.
Yeah.
Actually, might be able to get away with using heals on everyone else. Yeah, should be fine. Definitely running through MP pretty quickly here. Trying to remember what all we explored of this floor. Oh, right. Oh, boy. Well, at least Dingus is not asleep. Yep, thank you, Dingus. You're the hero we need, Dingus.
Really living up to your name there, Dingus.
Alright, good. I was just thinking, too, in the last fight, boy howdy, at least, I know he's supposed to get worse as levels increase, but he honestly is contributing pretty consistently. But no. Ah, man. There we go. Okay, up here, this will lead back down to this floor. Now let's see what we got. Treasure chest. However, the treasure chest is empty. Oh,
Better than a mimic.
Wait a second. This is a pyramid. Of course the treasure chests are largely going to be empty.
Yes, they've already been looted.
That's cute, actually. It really is funny to think that our obsession with ancient Egypt and Egyptology and stuff like that largely comes from the idea of, well, we found a tomb, and it's of kind of this wimpy, obscure pharaoh who died pretty young, and there was an insane amount of treasure there because, like, no one cared enough to rob from him. What must have everyone else's tombs been like? Okay. And that's also empty. Darn.
And they told you that they were mostly looted before in Asaram. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's good to see them follow up on that.
Mm-hmm. The round button is the button of the sun. Open the door with the small button. A witch to try, a witch to test, first to the east, then to the west. Now, we haven't run into any round sunny buttons yet. We'll do quick heals on everyone else. Blah, 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 blah. Might as well share the love with FC Questy. You know, I don't think I will remove the space. I've had time to think about it, and I don't feel like it. I'm someone who really likes spaces. It's very important to me.
It's your personal space.
Wait, no, for God's sakes. Okay. Anyway, thank you. Wait. Oh, now that's strange. Looks like it is still present in the, stream chat. On stream.
It's not for me.
No, I mean on the visual overlay. I'm trying to think of how I can force that away.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. Unfortunately, that completely recycles everything, so now no one can see the witticisms and stylings of Super the Goomba, but that's okay.
I guess you'll just have to do more witty things, SG.
Yeah! Wait, nope, let's try this again. Shit, my name is Goomba Brown now. I guess it did change your name color, huh? What were you before? I can't remember now. That's both color blindness and I just don't pay attention to colors. So I didn't clock it.
I mean, he was green before and he's still green for me now, but...
Oh. Might be just on my end then. Oh, that's not useful. This chest is empty. Yeet. Yeah! Pummeled that punk. Centipede.
So here's an interesting thought exercise. Do you, say Tutankhamun was in an SMT game, would he be powerful because of the modern mythos, or weak because he was irrelevant to Egyptian society?
Well, that's interesting. I know Cleopatra has actually shown up in a game or two, and I think she's been at least a scenario boss, so decently powerful.
Uh-huh.
I would... I had to check. I would assume that Tutankhamun would be fairly weak, but maybe a fairly prominent early game kind of boss.
That makes sense.
Like how different SMT games kind of use the recurring characters similarly. Like Belphegor tends to be fairly consistently mid-game since he was a prominent mid-game boss in SMT2.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think the colors are different for everyone. I'm still green on my end. Gotcha. I guess it just matters for me as the guy whose tech stream chat is appearing on the video. So there. Let's... A tremendous hit!
We need Captain Olimar to explain how these creatures are able to get all fiery and not instantly evaporate.
I would assume it's some sort of, maybe they have some sort of external secretion that is, probably it's like they secrete nitroglycerin or something on their very tough carapace.
Uh-huh.
That'd be my guess. Actually, let's just go all in on the Flamapids. Dingus breaks out in a smile. Aww. We're dying because of you.
That makes it extra funny.
Hard to argue with that.
Some people just want to watch the world burn. That'll do. Alright, down here. Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Day late and dollar short, but thanks, Dingus. Oh boy, okay. Now let's see, it's all up to me. I've got to make sure I take the time to pick the right King Frogor to take out.
Well, I'm getting out of here. Situation's gotten a bit too dicey for me. Punchina dodges nimbly.
When you say dicey, that makes me think that that's a pun, and I'm trying to connect dice to frog somehow now. You should have said something like, "These frogs will leave me thickly lit."
Oh, see, that's good. That's good. I wish I'd thought of that. Two mummies, one mummy, and a trick bag. What's up with this mummy? It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's Jerry. No one likes Jerry.
Jerry, of course, being short for Jerry. A terrible blow. That's cute. I don't think I've clocked that before. It has it gives a special descriptor for when the enemy gets a critical hit.
Mhm.
Well, that
And,
meteorite band is definitely coming in handy here.
I was just gonna say it's paying dividends. FC
Another-
Questy
Wait,
very
what?
likely would have been dead by now.
Okay, hold on. First off, another Hork appears. There wasn't a Hork before. Second, what the hell is a Hork? I mean, it appears to be a Zombrowski, but why is it called a Hork?
I presume it's like orc, but let's Google this.
Because it's horking stuff up at you. Oh, there's another one! They're horking all over the place.
It's a recolor of the zombies.
Okay. Nice. Makes sense. Understandable. You haven't run into zombies. Another Hork! Stop inviting the Horks in! I like that they've kind of got drool coming out of their mouths. Suppose that is
later,
part of the Hork.
Later on, their name is Walking Corpse, which makes more sense. Still don't know why they're called Hork. Apparently, they were in Dragon Quest II as well.
Yes, they were. I think one of the variants was called the Corpse Corporal, which is great. Okay. Now, we're not going to go through all that chicanery again, are we? Dance is a curious dance. What? Hey, no! I needed that MP. Man, trick bags are dumb. No wonder one is playable in Fortune Street. That always seemed super random to me, but I totally get it now. They're absolutely that type of little bastard.
Yep. A lot of personality with those two.
Mhm.
Dragon Quest is really good, I think, at making each one of its encounters feel pretty different from each other.
Mhm. I am getting pretty low on hit points, though. I should probably be making my escape soon. But I just want to see what's in here. Look at that treasure room! It is written on the door that a curse shall befall all those who enter herein. Well, I mean, I don't really want to tangle with curses. Can I at least unlock the door? Will you give that to me? I won't go in, I just want to see if I can unlock it. See, this is the thief's key. The key doesn't fit. Alright, okay, fine. Perfectly fair. Understandable. Have a good day. Okay, well, there's a bit of a problem there. We've now explored most of the, most of the pyramid.
Yes.
And I don't rightly know where to go.
You have explored everything besides that one room that you won't find, that I'll tell you about later.
Okay.
So you have everything you need to solve it, I believe.
Alright, I'm just going to flee from some fights for a while. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, game. Okay.
If you're gonna flee from some fights, you should put Dingus out in front.
Yeah, I should.
I've been distracted, so I haven't noticed what paths you have and haven't found yet. Not that that matters according to what Gooms is saying. You've seen everything, I believe. So you just need to piece together the information you have.
Well, first off, I'm pretty sure that... Okay, that's the way out. I could probably take these guys on, but I just want to get out of here. Dingus, you're not inspiring confidence. Dingus, why? Alright, well, we fight. Alright, well, while I try to escape, I should puzzle this out. The round button is the button of the sun. Open the door with the small button. A witch to try, a witch to test. First to the east, then to the west. I haven't seen much in the way of buttons, admittedly. I really do not have a whole lot.
Well, maybe you need to find a button.
Punchina can cast the punch spell. Let's actually do FC Questy up to full. What would be... Maybe in some of the niches that I've been passing by? There's that section on the top floor where there are 4 little divots that look like they could be things.
Maybe you should search there.
Alright. That's what I will prioritize. Dingus. A terrible blow! Good thing I healed FC Questy. Okay, good. I mean, I guess that's fair.
Like cat bat over here first.
Brother. I mean, just keep going, man. Okay. No! I want to deal with the poggers crabs. I want to get out of here.
Dingus, running away is supposed to be the one thing you're good at.
There comes a time in every man's life when he has to stand up for what he believes in. I believe in standing for what's right. And that's to fight some crabs. Okay, but seriously. No! No!
Oh man, if this kills you.
Good lord. No, 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 no. Ricardo, no! Run! Hey.
Run, coward.
Okay, well, I was this close to making it without having to spend several hundred monies, but whatever. Again, luckily I've been making money hand over fist, so it's not a huge deal, but still. Oh, now that's interesting. I was paying way more for other characters, but I wonder if it is based on level, because we're now back down to 200.
Huh. Not sure.
So, is Dingus going to be 260? Dingus is 260. I think it is based on level.
Okay, then that's not as bad.
So then Ricardo is 15, so I think he'll be 230? Yes! Alright. Starting to pick up on the nuances of all this.
Do we have any equipment left to buy?
I don't think so. Well, maybe axes, honestly. Hold on. First order of business should definitely be to, buy one of these. Well, I look forward to doing business again. Okay, friggin', let's run through items. Leather helmets. A leather helmet could surely be upgraded. I think that's as good as it can get. I'm positive we've run into someone who's selling iron helmets, but I don't remember who. Oh.
I think I just mentioned that uh, iron helmets were a thing. But...
Okay. Maybe that is. I think some of this equipment is new. The giant shears. I think I have FC Questy in half plate, but not full plate. And the cloaks of evasion, I think you said everyone can wear.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, FC Questy's in half plate. Cloaks of evasion I should probably start springing for. Does full plate or cloak of evasion give better better defense? I would assume full plate gives better defense, but cloak of evasion gives evasiveness.
Let's see. So the thing with Cloak of Evasion is it is a flat 20% chance to evade physical attacks.
That is really good.
And the Cloak of Evasion has 20 defense points and the full plate has 32.
That is a pretty substantial upgrade. What is the... I guess I'll run through these. Training suit. Compared to the training suit, is Cloak of Evasion better? I'd assume so. Training suit was pretty early.
Yeah, training suit's only 10 defense.
Alright, so definitely worth an upgrade. What is chainmail?
Chainmail is 20, so it's the same. You just don't have the 20% chance.
Ricardo's worth the upgrade. What is fighting suit?
Fighting suit is 23, so slightly better.
Yeah, but I'd make that sacrifice. I'd make that defense sacrifice. So, I think I want to shoot for, and I can't afford this all right now, but I want to shoot for full plate for FC Questy, and then Cloaks of Evasion for the other three.
Uh-huh.
I'll also go ahead and prioritize that, since I think I upgraded weapons fairly recently. Yeah, because I tricked everyone out with battle axes. Okay. We'll start with full plate. Also get one cloak of evasion. Who should have that? Let's give it to the clown.
Well, does he have the training suit?
He does, yeah.
Yeah, that's best for him then.
Alright, let's see. That's nice. Yep, good. Now let's recoup our costs. Maybe I'll even be able to swing another cloak right away. Probably not, but that does bring us a good ways towards buying another. Yep, nope, not enough, but that should help out.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Actually, it's been a little bit. Let's go ahead and save. Excuse me.
Did you already go to the inn?
I did not. I will want to do that. Good call. That would have been awkward. Maybe I should be going to the inn while everyone is dead. I think I can save money that way. I mean, that kind of sucks, though, to everyone else.
I think you're right, though. Yes, it does save money. Granted, the difference between 10 and 40 isn't that significant at this point in the game, but...
It saves money, but my dreams are tormented by the specter of a dead clown. Honestly, it's faster to just go south. I should be doing that. Bam. Alright, and then out and about. Let's try Fairy Water again. It's cheap enough. I am correct in thinking that Fairy Water is Repel, right?
I believe so, but I'll double check.
Okay.
Yes. Same
right.
as the repel spell.
Alright. Let us try using it, see if it makes a difference.
But it only works on weaker enemies, so these enemies are probably too strong.
Yeah, seems like it. If I remember correctly, it did very little for you before. Yeah, but like 20 golds is not a huge investment, so worth trying.
Yeah, it's mostly so that if you go to an early game area, you're not annoyed by all these critters again.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Not okay. But our goal will be to get back up to the top. I should probably be having Ricardo cast fight. No, I need Ricardo to save MP for heals.
Yeah.
What was I saying? I need to get back to the top of the pyramid. Nope, not the very top. The penultimate top. Surely there must be some word for that.
Well, top floor isn't really that fancy of a word to begin with.
Well, but you do have stuff like the pinnacle, or the apex, or the...
Neither of
climax.
Which is a... none of which are actually formal words to describe the top of a building.
Pinnacle, you would refer to the pinnacle of like a mountain, or the pinnacle of a building.
Is that a formal word? I always just thought that that was like... I've heard it metaphorically so much, I guess I've never thought that it might have a formal definition too.
Oh dear. Yes, that is the, it is initially, it was initially a descriptor of location. Pinapex just sounds like, like a place where you go to see movies, but like it's at the top of a building or something.
Pinnacle is a high, pointed piece of rock or a small pointed turret built as an ornament on a roof.
Okay, yeah, I was right. Wow, perfect no-hitter. That or the name of a Pokemon. What would Pinapex be? I feel like that would be, like, the final evolution of an early game bug.
I was thinking, like, Pinniped, so some kind of seal-adjacent Pokemon.
Oh, I could see that. Wow! Everyone is missing.
Either that or a Pokemon that plays a lot of Pinnacle.
I don't actually know how you play Pinnacle.
Me neither.
I know Cribbage, but
Yeah, Cribbage is easy.
yeah.
I think my relatives used to play Pinochle sometimes, but I don't think I ever engaged with it myself.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. So if we run into another Frogor, do you think it's going to be like Emperor Frogor, or what's the next step up from King?
I think they did do something like that. I forget what they did. Later on, its name is just Toady instead of Frogor, which I suppose that's a pun too, but
Yes, but that's a step down to post
yeah.
Frogor. I like that. The once and future Frogor. I mean, to me, the obvious call is like God Frogor, but of course you wouldn't have that on the NES. Also, come to think of it, why are there frogs in the middle of the desert? Is that something that that I asked last time?
I think there are toads in the middle of the desert sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Trick Bag is trying to pummel us, and it's not working out because Trick Bag is he is dodgy, but not that dodgy. Haha. Okay.
I don't think that there's a stronger one. We've already seen the poison toad, and we've seen the regular Frogor. So I think those are the only three in this game.
Right. East first. Yeah, the 3 variants seems like the sweet spot, huh?
Uh-huh.
I think that, like, I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy had at most 3 variants of its enemies. I know Phantasy Stars did that. Hork, what are you doing here? Wait, nope, I punched him once already. Wow, Hork's tough.
I appreciate that they made official art for this specific grouping of normal enemies.
Okay, wait, hold on, I have to see. Yeah, we've run into those guys too. That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. King Frogor is taken off guard and bewildered.
That Waspian's in danger, yeah.
Oh yeah, huh?
The Frogor's hungry. And I think the anteater, he wouldn't mind it either.
Yeah, that just is not going to work out for that, that Waspian. Ant Nibbler, is that what the name changes to later on? That's cute.
Yes, yes.
Okay, alright. So once again, the riddle is... The round button is the button of the sun. Open the door with the small button. A which to try, a which to test. First to the east, then to the west. Or, I guess for viewers at home, first to the east, then to the west. So this is pretty... There's a small button in the wall. Do you want to push it? Yes. FC Questy pushes the button. FC Questy very briefly becomes Canadian.
I do appreciate that they just trigger that automatically instead of making you do the search command for it.
Yeah, that's polite of the game.
Yeah.
Another Hork. Alright, this Hork ain't guarding, so I should be able to pummel him okay. Yeah, Dingus! Didn't do it. But that's more on the Hork than on Dingus. Not easy, Horkin. There we go. I need to Hork that time. Alright, then to the west. As Questy pushes the button, the sound of a boulder moving is heard from some quarter. Quarter is an interesting word choice there.
Yeah.
So what's the current situation? Oh yes, I'm being pummeled to death.
Ah, man. Okay, well, Ricardo and Dingus are safe, so that's good. The game said that a boulder was heard moving in some quarter. Which, that is a correct word choice, just a bit obscure. So, kind of fun.
I suppose that's the old-timey language coming out.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna be here a while. I don't think I've heard of that word being used in that way before. If you've played Shovel Knight, the Order of No Quarter, that's what quarter means in that context.
I always took it as a double pun because, like, video games.
Well, yes, that as well. I would also I know you're not American, SG, but one of our amendments is about quartering troops, and
Yeah.
that's what that's in reference to.
Quarter, I thought you said hoarder.
Oh, the H sound has gotten too prominent tonight. Quarter, not hoarder. Dingus gives the bag a kind glance. But it's a freaking bag. Alright, finally. Woo. Okay. Don't look at me like that ever again. Sorry. Alright, what are we working with? Opens the chest, finds the Vitality Seed. Nice, we'll apply that in a sec. Magic Key! Yay! So then, that leaves the above section. Interesting. Alright, before we move on, Vitality Seed, who needs the most? Let's see where everyone's at for Vitality. FC Questy's 56. Punchina is 47. Ricardo is 33. And Dingus is 35. Wow, Dingus has more vitality than Ricardo. Kind of seems straightforward to me, just have Ricardo use it. Was finding where the buttons were the thing you were talking about, Gooms, or was that the other room? I would assume
no, it's another room.
Is it indeed the cursed room above?
It's not the cursed room. It's something completely different.
Well, now that is intriguing.
Yes.
Okay.
This cursed room is very likely, like, you can figure this one out. The other one, I don't think you would be able to.
Small button in the wall. Do you want to push it? Sure. Oh, well, that's what that's about. Okay. I will try to figure out the mystery of the cursed room. I'm sure it's going to end disastrously, but what the heck.
The answer is neither, then yes. This has many secrets in it. There's the cursed room, there's the magic key that you have to get, and then there is a secret extra hidden third thing. Very mysterious.
Interesting. Does it have something to do with the basement area?
Yes.
Okay. Basement is kind of a funny word for a pyramid. It's like friggin' the rumpus room, where the pharaohs go to chill or whatever. I feel like I should take the time to save my game before I explore the coast room. But, Alright. We'll use the magic key. The magic key lets me in. Alright. Let's see what this curse is. Examines the casket. The casket is made of stone. The lid is too heavy to open. Well, I do appreciate the game. Let's ignore the treasure and see what's up here. Okay, well, that's a door. I am also going to ignore you for the moment. So do you think these frogs were just in here already? Or did the frogs rush in while we were exploring?
I think they just live here.
Oh man, this is this is their house.
Yeah. I think I would recommend not going up that next staircase. I believe it takes you out just to save you some time.
Oh. Interesting. Good to know. Oh, thank God, we've trapped here for weeks. Thank you so much for saving us. Anyway, let's fight. Alright, here we go. Invoke, risking the curse. She opens, FC Quest, he opens the treasure chest, finds the flashy clothes.
That is equipment for your goof off.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Good. Good. Dingus could be the curse magnet then. That is quite the upgrade, actually.
And now you want to give the thing he was wearing to someone else.
Right. I can do that now. Hey, that actually saves quite a bit of money. I
I think One of them was pretty close.
Ricardo would be a straight upgrade because it's the same defensive stuff, so we'll do him
yeah,
first.
so give it to Ricardo.
Okay. I mean, it's obviously a trap, but I'm just so gosh darn curious about what it is. But if I get the Pharaoh's curse, then that means that and it's something like you die. One, it's a very uninventive Pharaoh, but two, then, I have to redo... That's not a hell of a lot I have to redo.
Well, remember that, in this game, when you die, you keep everything that you have. You just respawn at the king.
That is true.
/ queen, in this case.
Wow. Lot of money. Froggers are loaded, man.
Yeah.
Must be that kingly wealth. Okay. Which cursed chest do I start with? I think I will do the left pharaoh, the one in front of the left pharaoh. That seems like the most cursed. Actually, mayhaps this trick bag is the most cursed.
Well, you got 12 to get through, so...
Right, but I figure if we get the most cursed bag or chest out of the way, then we can work our way down to increasingly less cursed.
Is that how it works?
Well, that's my logic anyway. I figure you start with, like, the curse that... Well, maybe not the killing curse, because then that's that done and dusted. But you start with, the curse of boils, and you work your way down to the curse of occasionally stepping on a Lego.
I had no idea that these, Egyptian curses were so complicated.
Well,
First you will receive a hangover, but only on the 3rd Wednesday of every August. Wait, well, let me write this down.
You will find pinned to your headboard a list of the curse rules. Review them if you dare. Alright, here we go. Curse time, baby! FC Questy examines the ground at her feet. FC Questy opens the treasure chest. From out of nowhere, eerie voices are heard.
Who dares to raid the king's treasure? Who dares to disturb our slumber?
Oh, these guys. Well, I've been mugging these guys the whole time.
In retrospect, I guess we thought that the locked door would deter pretty much everyone. We're kind of running out of budget here.
After quest, he finds the wing of Wyvern. Okay. Alright, let's keep her going. Out of nowhere, your voices are heard. It's the same as before. Ooh. Now you
Scary
must.
voices are heard. Who dares disturb the king's slumber? They shall suffer the torment of having their save data erased.
See, that's the thing I'm worried about. Like friggin' Gruntilda Winky Bunyan's curses come into effect somehow. Well, I'll say this for the Pharaoh's Curse. It's certainly giving us a lot of experience here.
That at 304 pieces of gold.
Also not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, but really, you're gonna stop now, right? Now you must face the curse of listening to Stand From Accounting recall his vacation. And he's a really bad storyteller. Thinks you want to hear about having to negotiate the sales price at the bait shop.
Watch as you wait for 5 solid minutes while he tries to remember the name of the...
Oh, that one's
No,
only 20.
Sam from accounting, it is not on the tip of your tongue. You ended that conversation saying, well, I guess it just doesn't matter.
Jesus, really another one. Okay, now you must suffer the curse of your peanut butter expired a day ago. Maybe
It's
I have
probably still edible, but there will be a lingering thought in the back of your mind that it is not as fresh as it could have been.
maybe think about going to the store, but like you don't need other groceries. Kind of a waste. I need to heal? Nah, I'm doing fine. This one's hangnail.
And those really annoying hangnails that every time you try to get them with the tweezers, it just slips out of your tweezers.
Maybe be more careful Managing your cuticles.
Not to victim blame or anything, but just for future reference.
Oh, agility seed. Hold on. No, sure, take your time. We don't mind. What else are we doing besides sitting here watching you raid our stuff? Probably should give this one to FC Questy as well. Actually, I mean, the clown is technically the slowest. But, like, it's Dingus. It's a bonus whenever he does anything.
And he might get a big bonus when he's a sage anyway.
Also true. Well, I forgot that I had a medicinal herb. I'll use that one right away. Did I transfer the... No, I didn't. Nope. Stop that. Okay. Nice. Come on, I'm trying to think of another one.
And this one, you will suffer the curse of stepping on a Lego, but it will be a really flat Lego. We're not monsters here. One of those flat Legos that you use for decoration. That don't hurt nearly as much as the block-shaped Legos.
Kind of are really flush with everything. So it's kind of like, oh, ow, but whatever.
This one will be the curse that next time you pick up your dry cleaning, it will be slightly more expensive than you were anticipating.
Maybe you should have gone to the place down the street. But, like, it's so much longer of a walk. And, like, the bus route doesn't go there, so you would have to walk. And, like, carrying your hamper down the street is, you feel weird about it. Like, technically you've got your underwear out in the world. What are you doing? So you just stick with what you know. Oh, strength seed. Let's see who this will be. No, dude, we already cursed that one. Don't worry about it. I mean, do worry about it because you're cursed. Ooh. Okay, who should I give the strength seed to?
Punchina, probably.
Yeah, just keep building her up.
Yeah.
Now this one is the curse of, your coaster will stick to your cup for like 3 seconds and then fall down. I should take the time to heal, though. No, it's fine. Take your time. We're not going anywhere. Alright, 4 more.
This one is the curse that next time your place of residence has a 75% chance of rain, it will instead have a 100% chance of rain.
You may look at it and think, oh, okay, well, it's a long shot, but I might still be able to enjoy a day at the beach. But no, you're gonna be rained out for realsies. Sucks to be you. Maybe the book you want to get is sold out, and you can't find it anywhere. Like, you go to the library, and oh no, someone just checked out the last copy, and he's kind of a jerk and doesn't return books on time. Yeah. Kind of diminishing returns on this gold as well.
Next, you will suffer the curse of your great grandson dying horribly. You won't ever meet him, so it won't really matter to you. But trust me, you're screwing some guy over in the future.
That is simultaneously actually kind of horrifying and way too abstract to really mean anything.
Yeah.
I think that's just the right sweet spot for these. Wonder if all these mummies are coming out of the caskets throughout the room. Well, in
Very
fact,
crowded caskets. There's 8.
There's 8, and there are 12 chests, so, I don't know, maybe they're teaming up. Okay, look, man, just go already, okay? We'll give you this one.
This is the worst curse of all. The curse of being inflicted by 11 annoying curses.
Didn't see that one coming, did you? Okay. Just for the sake of things. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, actually, we're getting more money from the frogs than from the mummies, from the pharaoh's treasure. That's kind of sad.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe we're the baddies.
Okay, these are not mummy men, these are just regular mummies, so not the same guys. Alright, so I know we've got more stuff to explore. I am actually going to leave through the top so that I can double back to town and Pork. Double back to town
We're
and
just some
recharge stuff.
leftover dudes. We have no associated curse.
We're with the Union!
They negotiated some great health care last week.
Maybe that's what's going on. The mummy men are like, are like management, and all the mummies here are out demonstrating against them because they don't get cool treasure to put curses around. Every time a battle starts, I think you stop walking for a moment for some reason. Honestly, as playing the game, I feel that way too.
Yeah.
Just kind of game stops, and I'm always worried that, I don't know, some weird input happened or something.
I kind of like that, though. It makes you feel slightly uncomfortable.
A bit, yeah.
And we're on top of the pyramid now.
That is kind of a cool effect, though.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Am I able to... Oh, yep, that's how I fall off. Nice. Alright, we'll double back to look at this secret mystery. But first, I want to heal up.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Uh,
Outside! Finally! We have the ability to escape dungeons.
Very good. But yes, you will very much want to heal up.
Gotcha. I think I will even take the opportunity to save again. Ba-ba-ba. Honestly, that's a pretty good amount of money. Let's sort out the rest of our equipment too while we're at it. Nope.
So do you want to buy a dodgy thing for Punchina?
I think I will, yeah. Actually, let's do that right away. So that I'm visiting the cell guy less. I know we talked last time about the giant shears, but I don't remember who can equip that.
Let me see. Only the soldier can.
Okay, so that's not
You don't
useful
have.
to us.
Yep.
Alright. Then we're probably tricked out with everything we'd want at this point. Alright, let's go ahead and sell the fight suit.
Uh-huh.
Again, small bump of, or small loss of defense,
but the evasion's probably good in the long run.
Mhm. While I'm at the castle here, maybe I should go exploring. Yeah, okay. Let's use our magic key here. When we're done exploring the castle and figuring out what our next lead is, then we'll
Yeah, okay.
I will save right away though. 'Cause I don't believe I have saved with the key. Okay. Here we go. Hello.
These are the
Please.
Queen's chambers.
Nah, that's fine.
You found the Queen's XXX.
Is this like a big old tomato or something? Trying to think of why it looks like that. Oh, is this supposed to be like a big old bed or something?
Yeah, I think it's implied to be a bed, yeah.
Okay. That's what she sleeps on, a bed of flowers. Oh, actually, maybe we're supposed to double back at night. Well, no, I don't think royalty. I don't think royalty actually goes to bed. So.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's keep exploring. Plenty to see. All the treasure in the castle belongs to the queen. Okay, that's fair. What about you? What's your story?
My brother, too, liked gazing at the water like this. But since he set off for the east and headed for the town of Asaram, he has not returned.
That is a good reminder that there's goodies to be had in other towns. All the treasure in the castle belongs to the queen. Go away. Alright, so probably not a whole lot else for us to explore here. Maybe the NPCs will move around at night, but nah. Let's not worry about that. At least for now. So, that does leave... Oh, wait, no, hold up. Actually, were there any doors around in Isis here that we could... I don't think so.
Check that building.
So up there is going to be the Monster Fight Arena. In here, I think this is the apartment of the shopkeep. Yep, okay.
Yes.
Worth double checking. But, alright, pretty sure there isn't anything else for us to find, so let us go. Okay, they're taken off guard, which means we can run. Okay, thank you. Good. These guys really just want to fight. Come on. Damn it! I knew that would happen. I don't want to fight these tough-ass, hard-ass, stupid-ass crabs. Okay. No. Let's keep trying to run.
Tough-ass, hard-ass, stupid-ass, crab-ass crabs.
Run! Okay.
Run, run, or you'll be well done!
Okay, good. I was really afraid I would run into those crabs again. Okay. Fastest way to go downtown.
Okay, you need to be in the bottom left of these little square-shaped rooms.
Okay. Let me just do some healing first. However, the spell is broken. Oh, that's right. There was a mention about magic not working in one of the rooms. Okay.
And that's this room. And you need to search around the top right corner of this room.
Okay. For shadows. However, the spell is broken. Shadows are kind of wimpy. They look cool, though. Punchina can punch out ghosts. That's cool. Humanabat? What? That's not a Humanabat. Or is it?
Dun dun dun.
And a treasure chest. Get stop spelled, stop spell. Examines the ground at her feet, but nothing can be found. Sequesti examines the ground at her feet. Gosh! A stairway!
Yep.
Well, let's see what we're working with here. Nope. Also, can I heal? No. Are we still stopped spelled? Yep. Okay. Ominous.
Apparently no NPC in this entire game mentions this, so it's just a secret little secret. It's interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, so the thing about this is an equipment for FC Questy. It's a weapon called the Gold Claw, which is supposedly pretty good equipment for her. and it can be sold for a good amount of money. However, as long as you have this equipment in your inventory, even if it's not equipped, you will suffer 4 times the encounter rate.
Ooh. Oh, that's dastardly.
Yes.
Interesting. Maybe that might also be why magic doesn't work here, so that you have to feel that immediately.
Yep.
How strong is it specifically?
I will look that up.
Actually, don't look that up. We'll see for ourselves.
Okay.
And I can just sell it right away, too.
Yep.
FC Questy examines the casket. FC Questy finds the golden claw. Alright, so I got that here. For comparison, we're starting at 86. FC Questy cannot equip herself with the golden claw.
I said FC Questy, I meant Punchina. My bad.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That's really interesting, though, that it's specifically for the fighter who you might not even have in your party.
Yep.
Alright, so rip anyone who came here without a fighter. You could still sell it for probably a decent amount.
Yeah.
Alright, so for reference, we're going from 88 to 113. That's an extra 25 points.
It's a pretty huge upgrade.
That is quite respectable damage. That's what she's been pulling from crits. Hell, that was more than what Ricardo pulled from a crit.
Apparently in the remakes, the curse wears off when you leave the pyramid, but it doesn't in this version. But I kind of prefer it not to wear off. I think that's more fun.
Yeah, I would be inclined to agree. Like, it's not bad when it's just kind of a tease, where it's like, yeah, we could be doing this. Be thankful we're not. But, I don't know, there's more fun to being more purposeful. I don't think this game has item storage. Do the remakes have item storage?
This game definitely doesn't. I don't know about the remakes, though.
I don't quite know how you would check for that either. I'm trying to think of if Dragon Quest II mobile had that. I don't think so.
Okay, yes, there is a vault in remakes that you can store it in as well.
Okay.
But I guess it doesn't do a whole lot in your vault if you're just gonna keep it there.
Well, yeah. Yeah, oh, well, that's Punchina down. And now this is a liability.
I think as a whole, though, I really like this dungeon. It's has a lot of design intent going behind it, especially for the time.
Yeah,
All
there's
all these traps and stuff.
it's one of those with really good interplay between floors as well.
Yeah.
Like, Dragon Quest has always had interesting dungeons, but usually the most intrigue comes at, like, late game stuff,
Yeah.
like Charlock Castle in, the first game.
Uh-huh.
But even then as well, a lot of that was really high concept stuff. I guess you could make the argument that this is high concept as well, but you're still doing things and still playing with these thoughts.
Uh-huh. It's a lot of stuff that actually impacts the gameplay experience, whereas in like Dragon Quest 1, it's mostly just, well, now we're gonna have a maze with lots of staircases in it, which I can't be too picky for a JRPG that invented JRPGs, but not a whole lot to say about it.
Well, yeah, it does really neat things with that high that high concept idea, or that very basic idea, like how the music keeps descending in keys and stuff. But at the same time, oh, that's interesting. The bones use the same palette as the menu. That's kind of fun. It's neat having it descend keys and such, but it is still a very basic idea, and like you can only do so much with that.
That said, I do really like the abandoned town in Dragon Quest 1. Always thought that was a super cool area.
Oh, yeah, I would agree with that.
Weirdly, like, post-apocalyptic for such an area.
Yeah.
And that's where you get one of the Erdrick pieces of armor, too, which is a great place to hide it, because I don't think there's any other purpose to that area.
I think that's correct, yeah. And, that's where you're fighting all the Star Wyverns, right? So you're just being inundated with tough enemies.
Yep.
You know, I'm trying to look at these shadows and trying to see if they're Humanabat recolors or something, but I'm just not seeing it.
Maybe these shadows are like Ditto. They're not actually a unique enemy, they're just acting as enemies you fought before, and that's why they're shadows. Like shadows of enemies past.
Well, that's fun. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but that's what I choose to believe. Humanabats aren't even the right aesthetic for this place. Oh, right, I can heal now. Alright, well, that was fun. Let's warp back to...
Yeah.
I guess Asaram I can warp to.
Okay.
Is there a priest here? I don't actually know.
Well,
if there
before,
is a
go to
priest
the
here.
inn first.
Oh, right. Yes, let's take advantage of our dead friend to save on... Oh. No.
Don't be that way, take a look!
Oh. Okay, well. We'll be polite. Yes, quite. Spider's web. No. 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 Yeah, okay. That's the innkeeper. Somehow I don't think the inn is the building with just... That's just a tiny single room with a guy in it. Yeah, so that makes sense when you put it like that, but friggin'... Okay, nice. Now, let's open some doors. Meh, 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 meh. It's the guy! The guy who looks at waters. Would you like to spend the night? You'll all have to sort of cram yourselves into the entranceway there. Anyway, 6,500 gold pieces.
It is said that the only way to go east is to take a secret passage that only the dwarves know. However, Norvd the dwarf won't tell me the way. I guess we can ask Norvd's friend, the king of Portoga.
Okay, 1, what's with this Wii stuff? 2, oh yeah, Norid, the guy named Norid. His best friend, a king. Okay. There's something kind of funny about having a normal key door behind the magic key door. Actually, yeah, can we, I want to get in.
Wait, try doing it with the magic key just to see if you can use it on lower tier doors.
Indeed we can. Yay!
You don't even need the thieves key anymore, really.
I suppose we don't. Alright, but now we have to use our key to get into the back room of the dance hall. Hello.
You have
Oh.
business with the head of the troop? Come back again this evening.
Well, if you insist, I guess I will. I still don't quite have that spell to advance time, so I guess we have to just advance time the old-fashioned way.
Are you gonna sell the golden claw?
Oh, God, yeah, I forgot. God, quick, save me! Should I, like, try selling the Thieves' Key? I don't think the game would let me.
Maybe this game does have the vault. Not sure.
Do you have an idea of where I might want to check for that?
I believe it's in Ilehan.
Okay. Wait, nope, stop it. Hold on. Alright, first we equip the other one. I might as well sell the gold claws, because I don't think there's much point in putting that in the vault.
Yeah.
Like, theoretically I could save it for a boss, but then if...
A boss is going to be at the end of a dungeon, and that's going to be annoying as hell.
Was just gonna say, yeah. No, wait, what? Why? Stop that. Wait. Oh. There are 2 claws. She can wear both. Somehow that didn't occur to me.
Oh.
Wait. So she is wearing both, but like... What? Wait, what? Okay, no, she can have 2 equipped, but like one of them was just equipped for funsies.
Yeah,
What?
I think you might have messed something up.
Let's... not you. Let's just sell the claws and not look back. Let us never discuss this again. Maybe that's the secret curse.
That's gotta lead to some fancy arbitrary codex execution somehow. And yeah,
Oh.
lots of money.
Holy moly, that is a lot of money. Yeah, no, that's very much worth selling at. No, why I think we're good for a while. Okay, goodbye, my friend.
It's your problem now.
Oh crap, have we just doomed a poor merchant to disaster on his journey home?
Yes.
Oh man. Were you going to try and sell the Thieves' Key? I did not try to sell it, I totes forgot. I'll try tonight. Dingus just keeps giving kind glances to these vampire cats. I think Dingus might have a type. It is very weird having as much gold as we do experience again. We could probably confidently run from these guys. A tremendous hit! See, Pungina does fine. She doesn't need the fancy schmancy claws. Good grief. Yeah, fairy water is definitely for backtracking the shenanigans. Let's try running. Okay, good. Thank you, game. Alright. Well, it's nighttime. Oh, okay, this is actually intel.
In the craggy mountains, there is a cave that connects to the eastern lands, it is said. And we tried to go there, you see. But the cave was closed off halfway through, and we just met a dwarf called Norud.
Okay, so that'll be the through line. If we can get to... I don't know, if we can get to, I guess, what was it, Portopia?
Portoga.
Portoga, and get the his friend the king to speak it to him, then maybe we can get through. So don't go into the mountain caves just yet. Those are the reasons I couldn't go east. I'm the leader of this troop.
Yeah, it's not Portopia. That was a different game by this developer.
Oh yeah, actually. Well, since we are here, I'll try selling the Thief's Key too in a sec. Hold on. Sup? Oh, wait, he's saying the exact same thing as before.
But there's something else.
A devil. Wait, I'm gonna talk to you down here. A devil! No.
Meow.
Oh! One Demonite appears. Okay, okay.
Oh, just a cute little guy.
He is super adorable. I like that he has an actual fork. He's, well, we're probably a little over-leveled by this point.
I mean, also, he's probably not that strong.
This is also true. Alright, selling the key. Nope. What about to you? The night merchant. No. Alright, that's okay. We'll find some place to sell it.
Can you make it to Isis before daytime?
Well, let's see. Not at this rate. Will you let us run? No. Ice Bolt. Accidentally inhaled some flavored water there. Goodness. Well, everything I say is going to taste like grapes for a while. Right, well, let's move off to the desert again. Light. It's a madhound in there! A madhound! Oh, waste. A vampire in his face. I didn't even clock that, you're right. Alright, come on. Alright, there's the oasis. Come on. Bye. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, good. Now, let's see what we're working with. First off, pretty sure we talked to that guy before, but I'll talk to him again just to be sure. Okay. Bother. Guess I'm gonna have hiccups for a little bit. Apologies.
Yeah.
Ah, breaking the law, breaking the law. Actually, first, let's check on the queen first. I don't know, to get her approval or whatever.
SG says that he'll never forgive you for having hiccups.
I'm sorry. Oh, yep. Everyone's just chilling. Personally, I think that first we should check on the queen last. Okay, that's fair. Right.
Yeah, I bet she won't notice that all of her treasure is in our inventory at all.
I'm sure. Completely unnoticed. I was making a joke. Okay, that's fair. Let me just unlock these doors arbitrarily. You're a cat. Cat.
Now.
Actually, the game does recognize when you have stuff, so yeah, we'll talk to the queen first. Just in case, if we talk to her before, she's like, oh, you're my friend. And if we talk to her afterwards, she changes our name, our file name to Thief. Wowie, it's a man, Zowie!
Wowie zowie! Don't! You're waking me up!
Snore. Snore. Snore.
Please leave.
Purr.
I am most happy you have come to meet me in hiding. Can't really do anything for you, but I'll give you a gift. Look all around me.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know if she's referring to the ladies here, or if I should be actually searching, so we'll search. I assume that it is, the joke is that you're spending time with some bodacious babes.
Yes.
Oh ho! There is a thing! The wizard's ring.
Okay. I assume only the wizard can equip that, but we'll see.
Sure. Golly gosh. Well, time for you to go. Glad I did look, though. Mumble. I can't sleep. Meh.
Oh, no. It is not an equipment. Instead, it is a usable item that restores the user's MP. It can be used multiple times but has a chance of breaking.
Oh.
And it sells for 2,500, so I suppose, like, you can keep it, or you can and risk breaking it and having it useless, or you could sell it at any point and cash out.
That is interesting. I'm gonna give that to Ricardo, because he seems like the man who would get the most out of that. excuse me, sorry. 2,500. That is very good money, but obviously we are not in need of money at the moment.
I was gonna say, even if it turned out that was what she was referring to, there is something extremely funny about her being all, "I will give you a gift, look around."
And then FC Questy just starts scouring the floor. Maybe that's it. Everyone is into FC Questy, but she just no sense for that. Does not care. Like, come upstairs and I'll tell your fortune. Okay.
Well, like we headcanon last time, she has shy pox.
Oh, that's right. Aww.
Yeah.
Wayfarer's clothes. I'm pretty sure that's early game equipment. Acorns of Life is extremely useful. Ring of Wyvern, very useful. I do actually kind of feel bad for you dealing with those hiccups. I just feel bad for you, the viewers, who have to listen to me hiccuping.
Try holding your breath. Don't forget to breathe, though. Breathing is important.
Well, you did say to hold my breath. Also, intelligence for Dingus or Ricardo. Well, Ricardo, obviously. I just realized how silly that was now that I thought that through. Never mind.
When I said hold your breath, I didn't mean indefinitely.
Damn it! It's doing so well too.
Did it help?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So there we go. Although seeing you turn purple and pass out would have made for good content. I can hold my breath a decent amount of time. I rarely get practical exercise for it, but like I sing regularly. I've got fairly, when I put my mind to it, I've got fairly decent breath control.
Okay, so I did look it up, and the other places to use the magic key are in Romilly and Aliahan Castle. So.
Okay. Let's see. Let's run through those in order.
Okay, I'm sure we saw that. I'm sure we saw that when we went there the first time, but just as a refresher.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, and somewhere in here Somewhere in Eliahan Castle, in Louisa's place,
Oh,
apparently.
okay.
That's where the vault is.
Okay. That would be the bar here. Oh, it's this guy.
There's a vault. What we're gonna do?
Well, we want to leave the thieves' key.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can leave gold there too, in case you are going somewhere risky and you don't want all your money to go away when you die.
That's interesting. There is actually a charge for storing stuff with him. Well, picking stuff up from him, rather. Alright. Well, that's another... Oh wait, no, we did get explicit permission to raid this, this treasury, so it's fine.
I owe a lot to the brave Ortega. I'll pretend I don't see what you're doing.
Well, now I feel bad. But obviously not bad enough to deter me. Money. Wyvern. Strength. Fast. Fighting suit, which we just gave up. Lots of monies.
You don't get punished for raiding the royal coffers, you just get a guilt trip. Yep.
Yeah.
We've got a bunch of crap to sell after we use these seeds.
Strength seed will continue piling them on Punchina. Agility seed will give that to Ricardo.
Uh-huh.
Someday Dingus will get something. That day is not today. Right. Nope. Order of operations. So we were in here before, but I can't remember if there was another door in here. The answer is no.
It should be everything in Alayan.
Oh, just the one door?
Yep.
Okay. What was down here again? Oh, right, the prison. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there are other doors to open in here, but not with the magic key.
Okay. Can I use return here? Yes, I can. Nice. Alright, let's see. Let's see.
Company, finally! I've been sitting here by myself with no one to talk to for days! No! Oh.
Rip. Oh, okay, here we go. What's up, man?
It is said that they make what you call a ship in the country to the west, Portoga.
Portoga. Alright, to the west. So, there was a magic key door in the overworld to the west, so that must be where we need to go next. Wow, I am impressed that I got that correctly in one.
And that's all.
Oh, okay. Just a polite little nudge.
You have now unlocked all the magic key doors.
In the world?
Well, that you have access to so far.
Oh, okay.
There might be more later.
Nope, that's an inn. I can't sell stuff at an inn. Don't be silly. No. This one. Alright, what to sell? First off, Kniffy. Then Wayfarer's clothes. Yeah. That might be everything. Oh no, fight suit.
You gotta use that acorn of life too, by the way.
Oh, right. That's hit points, right?
Yes.
Probably FC Questy for that. I mean, FC Questy has the most hit points. Does she really need it? I don't know. Who's...
It might be good to Dingus actually, just so that you don't have to baby him as much.
Yeah, okay. Finally, Dingus gets his treat.
And it'll be good once he's a sage anyway.
Dingus peels the acorns of life and puts it in his mouth. Maximum HP goes up 2 points. Shouldn't have seen... Oh.
Did Dingus have anything in his inventory?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I'll check in a sec, though. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Alright, let's see if we can, make our way to Portoga.
Alrighty.
Eyeing the clock, it's starting to get late, but I think we can push on a little bit more. Okay, yep, this is where we want to be. Wait, prison doors are a thing?
Yes. We've seen those before, not just as the blocking the prisons, but there's been stuff behind them.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Something to remember. I do appreciate the very explicit acknowledgement on the game's behalf that, hey, buddy, might want to remember this for later. Actually, these guys I can probably run from. Why? Credit where it's due, they don't want to deal with us. Now, this would be a good opportunity for fairy water. Oh well. By the way, does the path east of Knave just connect up to the path to Asaram? You never really followed it, to my recollection. I suppose I didn't. I believe that's the case. Hello.
Lumpus.
Why are they wall-eyed?
Let me look up a map.
I would assume that it kind of works its way around the same way to Asaram. If you were a Lumpus, you'd be wall-eyed too. Well, apparently that is the defining feature of the Lumpuses.
Knave is, it's just ocean to the east and north of it.
Oh.
So, nothing there to explore, really.
I guess if it's Northern Europe, that makes sense.
Yeah.
This might actually be a good opportunity for some Infernos. It wasn't a great opportunity for Infernos, but it worked out okay. It's not working out okay anymore.
Dingus will save you. Hey, he actually did.
You were fibbing? And he really did save us. Alright, fair enough, Dingus.
Character development!
And we're back. Sorry about that. We were doing so well, too. Oh well. Okay, there we go. There's the town. Avenger Ravens. Can't remember if we ran into those before.
I'd say those skulls don't look exactly human, they look more hominid ancestor.
A little bit, yeah. Okay, there we go. I am honestly just going to make a beeline for the castle and save. We can do some exploring next time, I think.
Makes sense to me.
Now, if I was a castle, that's not where I would be. Maybe over here? Yeah, over here.
On their own fancy special island. It's just like the royalty.
Oh shoot, the magic floor. That was a thing in the first game.
Hmm.
I guess I'll have to deal with that this game too.
It is said that in a country in the Far East, black pepper may be had in plenty. Therefore I say unto thee, go ye to the east, and report back to me what thou dost encounter there. Whensoever thou shouldst return with the black pepper, I wilt acknowledge thee as heroes true, and grant thee a ship.
Look, we just want you to talk to your friend the dwarf.
If thou wouldst show Norad this, my scroll, he wilt serve thee as thine guide.
Oh, okay. Thanks, man. FC Questy takes the scroll from the king.
Then be off with you.
Okay.
What's the matter? I shall await thy return with black pepper.
Oh, come on, man.
Well, can you, warp back here?
I should be able to. Oh, you got back up. You got it back up faster than I thought. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Let's see. Yes, I can. Alright, so what we'll do
so just
is...
save somewhere else.
I'll go to Aliahan just because it's distinctly not this place. Nope. I'm going to save in Aliahan, then at the start of next stream, we will explore Portoga before going to find Norad the dwarf. I'll
That makes
take
sense
notes
to
of
me.
that. Friggin' king not wanting to be a king until we get him his black peppers. Were you there before? Yeah, he was there before. Hey, getting close to leveling up again. Wait, no, I don't want to be off on my quest again. I fibbed. Alright. So this is going to be a little funny to put together in the VOD, since I have to stitch together like a 6-minute segment at the end, but whatever.
Oh, well.
It happens. So, alright, let me just take those notes while I'm here. So...
Explore Portoga.
Explore Portoga, and then bring King Scroll to Norad the Dwarf in Mountain Tunnel. Okay, straightforward enough.
And that's to the east, I think.
Yeah, so that'll be to the east of Asheram.
Yeah, so write that down, east of Asheram.
Got it. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Nothing, no work required off stream, so next time we should pick up right from here.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, hey, made some good progress tonight. And still plenty of game to go, but moving along at a nice clip, I think.
Yeah, and we'll be able to get it. Thanks to all that money we got now, we should be able to get some fancy new equipment.
Yes,
away.
Indeed. But we'll leave that for next time. Until then, thank you for joining us. We hope y'all had fun, and we'll catch you on the next stream.
Catch you next time.